about to see, entitled Mikenastics 2, an alternative to weightlifting, you may wonder, Mikenastics, what is that? Well, it's meant to be similar to gymnastics. Although my name's Mike, it's not Jim, and the things I do are similar to gymnastic activities, so voila, Mikenastics. The alternative to weightlifting is during the late 70s and throughout the 80s and into the early 90s, I was into weightlifting. In fact, I was a member of a couple of health clubs and such. So I worked on free weights at home and worked on machines at these clubs. All the while, I thought it was quite grueling. I honestly have to say I really didn't enjoy doing it because it's so hard. As you people out there that are doing this know, your muscles are sore and you're lifting this weight, a number of repetitions, and it's just plain hard to do. Well, the reason a lot of us do it, and the reason I was doing it, is because I like the results. I want to look physically fit. I want to look strong, and that's why we do it. Why else would we do something like that anyways? So I started thinking, probably mid-90s, how can I get these kind of results and have fun doing it? Well, a lot of you out there probably enjoy the weightlifting as it is. There's a lot of neat machines out there in these health clubs and such, and things you can buy. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing for everyone. For the most part, people probably enjoy what they're doing. I'm offering just an alternative if it's too grueling and you'd rather lift your own body weight, you know, and do some things that are semi-acrobatic. To me, it's more fun. So I thought I'd share that with the viewing audience, this Mikenastics 2 tape, as an alternative to weightlifting for those who would like to, I don't know, have a little more fun doing something different. Well, you'll see in this film that a lot of the events that I do require the same kind of muscles for mounting like parallel bars and high bars and such. And some people, those that have seen my first film, Mikenastics 1, which was more or less an inspirational tape for middle-aged people, think that I weightlift to be able to be strong enough to do this stuff. Well, I haven't weightlifted since 1995, and I just started doing this a little over 4 years ago. So the results that I'm achieving is strictly from what I call Mikenastics, which is, I guess you could call it poor man's version of gymnastics, because a lot of people are turned off, I think, by gymnastics because there's too much acrobatic in it, and a lot of people can't do that. I mean, I think the world of these people that I see on TV and in high school, gymnasts, the things they can do are remarkable. Some of it, to me, is like almost supernatural. I don't understand how the human body can perform some of this stuff. I really can't. But as for me, I thought there are a lot of bodybuilding and strength benefits from gymnastics. So I don't have to do everything they do. I can just take the bits and pieces of it that I like, that require a lot of strength, like a lot of these mounts require a tremendous amount of strength, and use that as my weight training. And that's exactly what I did with Mikenastics. Some of these things that you see, the hardest thing is to mount the apparatus. Once, you know, the acrobatical things start happening, a lot of it's momentum, and a lot of it is equipment that has, like, for instance, high bars that have flexibility. The equipment that I'm using doesn't have any flexibility, so I couldn't perform this sort of thing anyways that these guys and girls are doing. But I did take the bits and pieces of gymnastics that do require a lot of strength, and that's what you're going to be seeing on this film. Last time we did this event was June 22nd, and out of 25 routines, I successfully scored, I think, 7 perfect scores of 10, meaning I was able to do a handstand and hold it for a minimum of 3 seconds. And of course, you know, as always, we're going to try to exceed that today. And Yeah, a lot of this, this is probably requires the most strength of any event I do. It's kind of a toss-up between the high bar and the parallel bars, but I think this one requires a little more, I don't know, stamina and such. But I've had a good day today. I've got quite a bit of energy left, and I think I'm going to have a good performance today, probably exceeding my best ever, which I think was the 7 perfect scores of 10 here last month on the 22nd. So here we go. This time normally we dismount to the left hand side the first half of the 25 routines. Today we're going to try a little different twist to it, dismount on the right hand side. Just change. And also we have a different camera angle today. Alright, here we go. Number 1. I doubled back on you. Cold start as always, but you know, for no warm-up I thought that was pretty darn good. There I think I scored 7. I worked hard for that score of 8. Yet another score of 8. Pretty good. Dismount, I almost cut my toe. I gotta be careful when I'm swinging that way. Score of 10. No. Another score, perfect score 10.
8 perfect scores of 10 in a row. Excuse my language, but that's pretty gall darn good. Keep them coming. Another perfect score of 10. What is that, 5 in a row or something? Gosh, that's great. I pulled it off, boys and girls. As you saw, it was a little touch and go for a while there. Another score of 10. This is number 10. I just want to let you know my thought when I approach the bars. I say to myself, this is not that hard. And that seems to take the edge off. It works. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Can't do no wrong. Well, I can, but I shouldn't. Another perfect score, 10. I like it. I like it a lot. Keep on keeping on. I think that's like 100 in a row now. Intermission time, folks. Gotta change batteries. Another perfect score of 10. I don't know. I think I've got 8 in a row, something like that. Anyways, enough of the right hand dismounts. We're going to be moving the mat, so we'll be dismounting from the left. I'm out of breath, folks. Sorry, folks. I only stayed up there 2 seconds. Scored a 9 that time. I got an excuse that switching the mats to the other side confused me. Score of 9. Number. I've been bun brushing that dismount all night, but hey, I've been getting them 10s. I think I got 11 of them or so far. Perfect score of 10s that is. Yet another perfect score of 10. I think that's 12 or so now. I realize the dismount's getting gradually a little sloppier, but right now I'm working on that handstand thing, so I'll worry about the dismount later. They just keep coming. Another perfect score of 10. Good thing I'm not judging my dismounts. I got a perfect score of 10 out of it. I had to bail out of the dismount quick though. Oh, exciting. But it happens. Well, you can tell I'm getting tired. I barely got a score of 10 out of that one, and this mount is probably the sloppiest one I've had yet tonight. I gotta pull myself together, get a second wind. I got 5 more to do. And no, my bun is not getting sore from bun brushing, even though the dismounts are as they are. Like I say, I'm concentrating on the hard part right now, which is the handstand, and doing well with that. Score 10 again. Guess what? You got it. Another perfect score 10. Keep 'em coming, baby. Well, I hope I survive those dismounts. I got 2 more to do, but I keep pulling off scores of 10 for the handstand. Score of 8 that time. Getting tired. I'm 191 pounds tonight. That's a lot of weight to be throwing around here. Anyways, score of 8's fine for this late in the game, but we got 1 more to go, folks. What it's about. Yeah. What can I say? Number 25, of course, you're pretty spent at this point as far as energy. This is the hardest thing I do, and I do, you know, about 8 different events between high bar, 4 exercises. I even do some balance beam just for coordination. Do vaulting. Do this, do rings, do this and that. Anyways, I'm really proud when in any event that number 25, I'm able to score a perfect score 10, of course. But this one being the most, I guess, energy consuming, I'm really happy when I can pull it off at the end of this particular apparatus. I stayed up there 6 seconds. You know, I've had so many perfect scores of 10 tonight that any one of them I could have stayed up probably longer than that, although, you know, you want to conserve energy and just get that 10 for a score and conserve your energy to move on to the next 10 and etc. But at the end you can let her go, you know, and expel all the energy you have. So, being up there 6 seconds, number 25, and the hardest apparatus, hardest thing I do, I'm really happy about it. Anyways, I deliberately took the, what I call a deep end dismount, just, I don't know, for fun, you know, I guess, these kicks, I guess they call it. Anyways, well, yeah, what more can I say? I think I said too much. We're going to get our score sheet, and our score sheet, and see how many 10s we got tonight. It's fantastic. Anyways, tonight out of 25 routines, now mind you, like I said at the beginning of this exercise, on June 22nd, the best I have ever done on this apparatus was 7 perfect scores of 10 out of 25. Well, tonight was quite different. I don't know if you can see that very good. It's gibberish, but the circled numbers are the scores, and, well, the perfect 10 scores anyways. And I got 20 out of 25 perfect scores of 10. That's one, excuse my language here again, heck of an improvement to go from 7 scores of 10 last time I performed this exercise to 20. That's, to me, it's amazing. I guess it's a confidence thing. My fear was falling over backwards on the parallel bars, and you saw it tonight. One time I accidentally had to bail out, you know, go on the other side opposite the mats, and the second time was deliberate, but I guess my fear of falling is decreasing, which helps my confidence to do a handstand and hold it like that. Anyways, really happy with it. Again, the hardest apparatus I do, and perfect score 20, or 10, 20 times. A night in infamy, if you will. Thanks for watching, everybody. The next apparatus I'll probably be performing is, I think, the vault, which will probably be later this week. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Thanks for watching. Well, that puts everything back where it belongs. I'm my own chiropractor. Put that in my pipe and smoke it. Why, that's the greatest thing since sliced bread. No. Now that was the bee's knees. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the cat's pajamas. Zowie. I like that. Feels great. I feel like I've grown 2 inches in height from doing that. I'm feeling joints I didn't even know I had. Jumping Jehoshaphat. This is it, boys and girls, number 25. This is going to be, I think I'm warmed up by now. This is going to be a rollout from beginning to end, just a smooth transition. We'll see about that. Yeah. How hard is it? Evidently not very hard when you're warmed up and loose and flexible. Anyways, I'm sure I could have done that, 15 routines ago, but I was doing other stuff. Well, maybe I wouldn't have been able to do it that smoothly, but whatever. Yeah, that's I'll be doing on the rings today. There's other things, but those are some basic things that really are good for your posture, your shoulder, your joints, your spine, your flexibility, your strength. The basic things actually are the things that really do well for you. There's a lot of acrobatical things that I cannot physically do at this point. Maybe I could if I tried. I don't really want to because the element of danger then increases quite a bit. and you need strength in different areas of your body to do some of these things, and quite frankly, the basics are good enough for me at this point. Anyways, so there you have it, and hope you enjoyed the show. Last time I performed this event, I did pretty good. Not the best performance, one of the best in the past 300,000-400,000 years, whatever it's been now. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 perfect 10s out of 25, and 10, of course, meaning a minimum of 3-second handstand on the high bar. And so, you know, I was real pleased with that. And the time before that, I think I got 4 10s and 3 or 4 9s. So that was in like May 21st. So I've been doing really good, getting this balance down. The bar's been more stable because in the past couple of years it's a little wobbly, you know, but that's kind of fixed now. Because a wobbly bar doesn't help matters when you're up there 6 foot 7 inches off the ground trying to balance, of course. Anyways, so that helps, and all the practice, the hundreds of times I've done this, indeed helps as well. So, not much more to say before I begin, except it's really hot today. It got up to 91 degrees, and I think it's like 89 or so right now. The humidity is fairly high and a little uncomfortable, but you know, hey, you get what you get, right? Okay, here we go. This is number 1. Pretty good for number 2, score 9. Score of 8, but at least I know early on I'm pushing that envelope. Sorry folks, just a score of 8 that time. I'd have to check my records, but I don't think it's often I score a perfect score of 10 on number 5 so early in the game, but I did it. Again. Same thing. All right, 2 in a row. Now I know I've never done that before. Scored perfect score of 10 at number 5 and 6. Almost a 10, folks. Score of 9. Score of 8 that time. Score of 8 again, folks. Well, I took the deep end dismount, but I counted 10, barely. Or 3 seconds, I mean, for a score of 10. Score of 8 again, folks. I'm kind of pushing the deep end limit a little too much. I gotta retract a fraction of the angle. Feels great every time. Perfect score of 10. Yeah. Sure, I took a deep end dismount, but scored another 10, and I'm only halfway through the routine or exercise. Well, I hope, even though my battery fizzled out there, that number 14 was captured before that happened, because I made a perfect score of 10. I stayed up there 5 seconds, and I could have stayed up there longer because I had the balance, but I was trying to save some energy for the next 11 routines. Anyways, hopefully the battery didn't fizzle out till I was done with the routine. Again. Can't do no wrong. Well, I can, but I try not to. Stayed up there 4 seconds, took the deep end dismount. Another perfect score of 10. Score of 8 there, folks. Ken, keep coming. Yeah. All this practice is paying off. Yet another perfect score of 10. Stayed up there a minimum of 3 seconds. Well, I'm still walking the razor's edge, boys and girls, as you can see. I keep going over the deep end, but we'll find it. A score of 8 for that one. Get another score of 8. Not bad for number 24, a score of 9. Here it is, boys and girls, number 25. Well, of course, there's been times, and I always like it when I can score a perfect score of 10 at the final one, number 25, but tonight wasn't the night for that. I'll have to score that one as a 10, or I'm sorry, 7. I did really good though tonight, probably the best I've ever done, and I've been at this for about 4 years. Let me get the tally sheet and we'll have a look-see. Well, I'd have to check my records, but I don't think I have to because I remember stuff like this. According to the score sheet, tonight we've had a perfect score of 10. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and a score of 9 3 times. Without a doubt, that's the best I've ever done at this event. I'm really proud of that. I don't know, sometimes things just click. There was high humidity today, and you know, it got up to 91 degrees. And I was a little tired and didn't exactly feel like doing this tonight, but somehow you never really know what the formula is. Something just works. Confidence is kind of a mysterious thing. It's there when you least expect it, and when you're working towards it, sometimes it's not. So whatever, tonight was the night. Best performance I've ever done in this apparatus so far, and I stress that, so far, because you know, the sky's the limit on this stuff. 25 out of 25 would be ultimate, and beyond that is to go beyond 3-second handstands into, well, like I did one time. I hope it recorded, because like I say, the battery fizzled out there at number 14, where I was up there at least 5 seconds. Anyways, all in all, really happy about tonight's event. Probably the next event you'll be seeing will be probably parallel bars, I think. But, you know, you'll see soon enough. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, everybody. Today is May 18th, 2002. We're doing the vault today. We do 25 routines, simply doing a handspring over the vault. Trying to achieve a stuck landing. Once I hit the platform with my feet, I shouldn't move my feet whatsoever. You know, your body can waver around, but your feet, once they make contact with that landing apparatus, have to stay put. Can't even move a half inch, nothing. So that's what we're trying to achieve today, is stuck landings. And again, we're doing 25 routines. This vault is 4 foot high, although unlike a lot of you know, the professionals use I think 4'5" or 5 feet, I don't know, whatever, and they use like a springboard. I don't use anything like that. I use nothing but a little mat that's about a ½ inch thick, a little foam mat that's in front of the vault that I land on before I perform the exercise. So I don't have any momentum going into this. It takes a lot of upper body strength, and leg strength to jump high enough to do a handspring over this apparatus. Anyways, with that, here's number 1. Not bad for a cold start. I never warm up. I should, but I don't. Haven't stuck one yet. Still early in the game though, boys and girls. Almost. My left foot, I had to, you probably noticed, step back about an inch, so not quite stuck, but getting better, getting warmed up. That was one stuck landing. By the way, I forgot to mention that when you land, you can't move your feet. Also, you've got to hold that stance for 3 seconds minimum, according to Mikenastics rules. That's why I stand there for a while once I do achieve the landing. I slid a little bit on that one, as you saw. Need a little bit more oomph. I may be mistaken, but I think I'm starting to get warmed up here. Just a tad too much there. That's what we're looking for. Let's do some more of those. That is fun. Gosh, I pulled out of it. It started to go forward too much, and at least seeing what happened, I was able to save it. I'm happy about that. Blah. I'll take it.
I'll take it. Nice one. I'll take it. That. Go! Yeah! That's cool.
That was awesome.
Like a suicide flip.
Suicide flip.
Yeah.
Thanks. See you guys. Thank you. My audience left. This is two guys about 16 or so. They got a kick out of it. Called it a suicide flip. Yeah, it's great. Ah, these passerbys, these young people, they're cool. That ain't no cheesecloth.